Leg day never ends. That's what Ryan always told me. We worked out together, spotting each other on bench presses, pushing through deadlifts, always making sure to never skip leg day. Your body has to be balanced, he said. You don't want to end up like those guys with huge arms and tiny chicken legs. Ryan took it seriously. Too seriously. One day, he didn't show up. He had been at the gym the night before doing an insane amount of squats. More weight than usual. More than a human should be able to lift. I texted him. No response. The next day, he was gone. Just gone. The gym felt different. I kept going to the gym alone after that, but something felt wrong. The air was heavy. The machines were dusty, even though people still used them. The mirrors, always spotless, had faint smudges. Handprints. Footprints. And when I stepped onto the squat rack, I saw it. A deep imprint in the floor. Two massive foot-shaped dents in the rubber mat, as if someone had been standing there for hours, pressing down with impossible weight. I told myself it was nothing, maybe just worn-out flooring, but then I heard it. A whisper. Not from the weight rack, not from the other side of the gym, from underneath me. The thing beneath the gym. At first, I thought it was the pipes, a low, groaning sound, stretching beneath the squat racks, beneath the treadmills, like something shifting underground. I stood still, holding my breath. The sound stopped, and then, thud, something hit the floor from underneath. Hard. I jumped back, my heart hammering. The other gym goers didn't react, they just kept working out like they didn't hear it. But I saw it. The floor moved. Just a little, a ripple like something pushing against it. I grabbed my bag and ran. Legs that weren't mine. That night, my legs felt strange, a dull ache at first, then a deep, throbbing pain in my thighs. I thought I had just overworked them, but when I tried to sleep, I couldn't. My legs wouldn't stay still. Every time I closed my eyes, I felt them twitching, shifting. At one point, I woke up to a sharp crack, a sound inside my own body. I turned on the light and looked down, and that's when I saw it. My legs were moving, not twitching, not spasming, moving on their own. My feet pointed toward the door, flexing as if they were trying to stand, and then they did. Something took over. I wasn't in control anymore. My legs swung over the side of the bed, muscles tensing, my knees bending against my will. I tried to resist, but my body wasn't listening to me. I stood up, I took a step, then another. Each step was faster, stronger. My thighs burned, but I couldn't stop. My feet carried me forward, toward the door. Out of my bedroom, out of my apartment, down the stairs. I wanted to scream, but my jaw was locked shut. My breath came in ragged gasps as I moved faster. I didn't know where I was going, but my legs did. Back to the gym. I was outside before I even realized it. The cold night air burned my skin, sweat dripping down my back. And then I saw it. The gym. The doors were open, the lights were off, but inside I saw the silhouette of the squat rack. And in front of it, Ryan. Or what was left of him. His body was horribly stretched. His legs too long, too muscular, veins bulging like roots under his skin. His arms hung uselessly at his sides, thin and atrophied. He turned toward me. His face was wrong. His eyes sunken, his mouth twisted in a grin too wide. And then he spoke. Never skip leg day. My legs lunged forward. I tried to fight. I tried to stop, but I wasn't in control anymore. Leg day never ends. I don't remember what happened next. I woke up in my apartment, lying on the floor, my legs aching, worse than ever. I looked in the mirror, and I saw them. My thighs were huge, muscles bulging, too defined, too strong. Not mine. I tried to move my arms. I couldn't. They felt weak, smaller, like my body was reallocating its strength, like my legs were becoming something else, and deep in my muscles, under my skin, I felt them twitching, like they were still training, like they were preparing for something. And I know that soon I won't have control anymore, because leg day never ends.